Instead of putting them in handcuffs and detaining them, you let them talk and make a way to attack you. You know what I mean? You get wiped because you don't act. That's literally what happens. We need Soze in our life, dude, to be honest. I can't change this, actually, because my cop doesn't give a shit. I don't care. No. Soze's not a cop. Relax, chat. But that's the sort of mentality they need, though. If there's an issue of a death threat, in any way whatsoever, you start handcuffing people. Why wouldn't you do that? You think they want to create some RP potential but not handcuffing? I think there's a big difference between like RP scenarios playing out and just like not doing something about someone saying they're literally going to kill you. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a RP scenario. They've said what they're doing, so you know what's happening, right? It's sort of like either cuff us or, you know, something's going on here. You know what I mean? They're all scared of dabs. Well, maybe that's also the good thing about the review system that we're adding. Everybody is sort of accountable, but... They fired Suarez for being good? You mean like pitting cars at 100 miles an hour in the city into like AI footpaths and shit? That is not being quote-unquote good. That is, you know, literally killing people. Yeah, I mean, Dean's got the same fucking reprimands for the same sort of shit. Wouldn't surprise me if Dean's gone on the next one, to be honest. He's fucking insane. When I saw that fucking the T-boning shit off the fucking highway, I was like, what the fuck, dude? What is happening? But I'm pretty sure he's pretty much on a tightrope. There's no shot he ain't, so. So the reason all of this matters so much in situations like this is you should be able to pit people whenever you want, no matter what. I think what is taught in the police is the wrong concept of everything, though. It's like the biggest issue is there's like a perceived line that once you cross, it's all out, but it shouldn't be considered like that, and it shouldn't be like that for anybody, really. You escalate. Not on a, you know, if X happens, Y is always happening. It's like, if a car is speeding through the city, you don't need to treat it with the same force as a car that is speeding through the city running over people, you know? There's two different levels there, even though they're going the same speed. If one's driving on the sidewalk and one isn't, but they're the same speed, one is more dangerous. You know what I mean? So the escalation isn't just a fucking, you cross a line, you fucking T-bone people. You need to evaluate what you're doing. That's the entire idea of the whole protect yourself and others act, right? You as a cop, if you're fucking T-boning somebody into sidewalks, you are not protecting people. You are creating a problem. That's also why it says when you run from the police, they can shoot you if they can articulate that you are going to be a threat because you're running. So that's also why I argued that in court, and I feel like they were retarded about it. But it's the logic. You have to apply your threat based on what is going to be happening, and no scenario is the same. That's what needs to be taught, but I highly doubt they're doing it. So if you come onto a scene and someone says, "I'm going to fucking shoot you," you put them in handcuffs. They're a threat. The threat is they escalated the threat, not you. You don't have to sit there for 10 minutes and try to roleplay with them. They're the retard saying that. If somebody says that, you just, they've escalated. You don't need to worry. bam, bam, bam. And that's the problem with what are they called? Thingos, the SOPs. It's a guide, right? But it's also a guide, just like the Constitution's a guide to how things are meant to work and shit, right? It's a guide. It's meant to explain to you how to increase your force with examples, not like what is mandatory, etc. And the problem is, like, people just need to understand that basic concept. Your threat engagement is based on saving life. It isn't based on a circumstance that has been created by an SOP.
Wait, what is happening? Wait, is there any doctors?
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Hey, hey, how's it going?
Oh
Hey,
my god, I did.
How did we get here?
Gotta go.
Oh, I don't know. I think we were probably just putting people in jail or psychiatric holds.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Usually what happens, like psych
Oh, hey,
holds and shit
Bill.
like that, so.
Hi.
This is
Yeah.
so awkward.
You know why we're here?
Get Twinkles, good. Get Twinkles.
You know what I mean? So if somebody says, I'm gonna fucking kill you, you just fucking shoot them in the face. They escalate that, not you. Somebody has a gun out, you shoot them. Type shit in a situation like that. And I could understand people being hesitant, but that's you have to be you definitely have to be reactive and wait for things to happen, sure, but like there's a certain thing, right? You should know when it's when that line is crossed. Like if for instance the SOP says, oh, do not pit for 5 or 10 minutes, like sure, that's a standard. But the standard isn't somebody running over 3 people, 18 cops, and, something beforehand. You know what I mean? So an SOP is based on a very standard situation in which is purely only speeding based, and it's a chase with no other variables. You know what I mean? That's probably what's not portrayed very well to a lot of them. But at the same time, they weren't wrong. We only had 5 people, so. But I still feel like if they had detained people when they made the threats, it would be a much more comfortable situation for them to control. You get wiped because you're not using your power. That's why. Will we see a second Squid Game event? I've been thinking of it, yeah. I just, we'll see. We'll see. It's all about, we're doing a lot of fucking crazy shit in the server right now, so we'll see. I mean, look at the fucking shit we're doing. There's like 3 blocks here alone, 4 blocks here alone that have changed. 5, actually. There's literally 5 blocks of fucking buildings just in this area that are changing. And then there's this one up here as well, which is like 2, well, it's 1 block